Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. We are going to be taking a look at your Libra season 2022. What aren't they telling you for the fire signs? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let's drop it for fire. Fire signs, everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Okay, so if you are catching this, thank you so much for stopping by. We're going to be taking a look at what they're not telling you again. This can be the person that you're connecting with or the first person you thought of when you clicked on this video. Keep in mind that, of course, all of the energies can be reversed. Take it as it resonates. In addition to that, I would like for you guys, after watching this video, to go and catch up on your element. Okay, all you are the last to be uploaded for Libra season, and so I will be giving you an individual message at the end of each of your respective videos. We are going to jump in right now with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And Aries, we're going to be taking a look at your pre-shuffle energy, and we will be going ahead and finishing up the reading, of course, to find out if what they're not telling you contradicts what they're actually feeling. So let's go ahead. So in the Love Notes No Communication edition, this represents the theme in this reading. And this person is saying, sometimes I feel like you want too much from me. Already we are establishing an imbalance, because when a person feels like they want you, that when a person is saying that you want too much from me, I feel this way, then they feel like there is an imbalance, because when it is time for them in turn to expect something from you, they're kind of saying that you fall short in that area. Okay, let's go ahead and go in with the tarot. So this person is in a Four of Swords right now. They are quietly contemplating, trying to figure out what they're going to do. It could be they have cut you off. There's no communication between you guys, and they're trying to figure things out. They are taking some time to themselves, Aries. They are trying to get their minds right, their mind right, or minds plural right, for multiple of you. They could feel like you were under delivering on your offerings and taking too much from them. Therefore, they just needed time to mentally get themselves together. This is contemplation. This is quietly figuring it out. And they could be doing that quietly and have cut off communication from you, or there is minimal communication. Okay. In the clarifying energies, we have abundance. So positive mindset, manifest, gratitude, and bliss and blessings. And when I put these two together, what it means to me is that they obviously they felt used, and they're trying to change their mental, especially with the swords. That is all about their mental, their thoughts, what you know. And they had to detach themselves in order to get back into a positive mindset, because it was going down nowhere fast, and they just couldn't take it anymore. Okay. And then I do have in the Marvelous Truth deck, grace. So this means, and I talk about this card a lot when I pull it in your readings, when I was manifesting and trying to do my meditation and channeling for this deck, grace to me meant movement. It meant graceful movement. It means, obviously, it's subject to interpretation, if depending on what how it is coming out in a reading. But of course, what I meant was that there is tactful behavior. There is a way to show how you feel, be easier yourself. It just means to be gentle. It means to act in a way where you're understanding that although we may disagree, that at the same time we want to be, I don't want to say adult, but we just want to make sure that we're acting in the highest interest of ourselves and the other person. Because when it is done spitefully, or when it is done in a way that lacks tact, you lose what you originally were trying to say to begin with. And it's like, what's the purpose? No one takes you seriously when you operate in that type of energy. Okay. So that is what I see there. Let's go ahead and finish with our no communication. And honestly, guys, a lot of these, the way that I read them is taken in the standpoint where maybe you guys haven't communicated, or it is in an energy Aries of not communicating to you, or you take it as it resonates. Please forgive me is next. So this person wants your forgiveness. And what else do we have for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I need more time to heal and love myself. That goes back to that Four of Swords. They need time to heal and love themselves, change into this positive mindset, and get back to a place where they just feel overall good as a human being. And it just seems like where you guys were going was nowhere fast. And it's best sometimes that you just kind of throw your hands up and walk away. Okay. This is for Aries. What aren't they telling Aries? They have taken their energy back. Okay. You could be connecting with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They are definitely not allowing themselves to even tap into their feelings for you. Temperance is our next card. Aries, this person felt like they did give more than they received. Okay. What is our heart place? Ace of Swords, beautiful energy, truth and clarity coming. What else are we feeling? 10 Wands here in their energy, as well as 7 Pentacles. So they are definitely upset. Okay, Aries. And where do you sit in all of this? At the top of this. What is reflecting down back on these energies and these feelings that they have is you. So you being the Emperor, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your major arcana for Aries energy. So with that being said, you're showing up in your own reading, which lets me believe and lets me know without a doubt that this individual is feeling like they have to do that because they're fighting you. Okay. You are showing up. You are the reason why this person feels this way. They felt like you wanted too much. They want your forgiveness, but right now they're trying to forgive themselves and heal and give themselves time. All right. Queen of Cups definitely means that you were dealing with an individual who was definitely sensitive to you, loved you, offered you that, but now it may feel like Aries that they are taking their energy back. They're taking the cup back. It feels that way when a water sign, specifically Cancer, has given, given, and given. At some point, they just stop because they don't feel like it was being reciprocated. That kind of, and this enforces this. Sometimes I feel like you want too much from me. They overlove you, overvalidated you. And yes, maybe because of them overdoing it, they have to take a step back and pour that into themselves. Maybe they did this for the wrong reasons, but regardless of whatever it is, they have pulled their energy back because now they're feeling like they didn't have a chance, or they had no choice because it wasn't reciprocal. Okay. They're taking their time and moderating. Like they said, they need more time to heal and love themselves. They poured a shitload of love into you, and they didn't get that back. And yes, I mean, you could be feeling like you didn't ask them to do it. You can be feeling like maybe they're not warranted for feeling this way. You don't look at the emotional aspect of it and the toll that it takes. As an Aries, you're looking at each individual is responsible for themselves. I did what was comfortable for me, and you should have did what was comfortable for you. Unfortunately, where you try to go with this energy, especially depending on where you have it, it comes off as selfish. And this person obviously was a little bit more open to be able to show you those energies, and you felt you will do what you want to do, and then it changes. And you will go and do something else until that changes. You're going to follow your impulses. It's going to change. There's no consistency in anything in your energy, Aries, other than cardinal change constantly, because it's impulsive. Especially if it's in the moon, you may not think, and then you find yourselves in these situations where people are hurt, and reactive toward you, and you're standing there with your brain in your hand like, what the hell just happened? What happened was, is you were so busy focusing on the way you look at it that you forgot that there was a person with a whole nother heart in the situation. And that's not fair. um you guys get caught in your own head, and unfortunately, when it comes down, Aries is cardinal fire. You're going to be first, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Do that. Do you? No one is saying that. I have Aries on my descendant, I understand. But one of the things that we need to understand as a collective is that we need communication. Thank God I don't have a problem with doing that. But I will say the Cancer in me will get to a point, just like what the myth goes, is if we keep giving, giving, and giving, we will take it back. And I have both of these zodiac signs and my inners. I'm not going to go with you. You know what I'm saying? After a while, collectively speaking, that's it. If you're misusing my cup, I'm taking it back. That's just Marv. And all I'm saying is from an Aries perspective, having it on my descendant, because the outside world knows the Libra rising. People that know me knows my Aries. So all I'm saying is before we get to the point where I take it back, you just didn't pay attention to it, or you disregarded what I was talking about. And that is probably where this person, what this person is feeling. I just use myself as a way for you to kind of understand both energies or both sides of the coin. Okay. In the heart place, this individual is coming into a new mental force, truth, and clarity about the situation, analyzing themselves, analyzing what was given to them, recognizing where they went wrong. And maybe that is where this please forgive me is, because they pulled their energy back from you, took that love back from you, and felt like maybe that was unfair as to why they've done it, but they feel like they had to do it. Okay. You have to understand that if an individual, and this is across the board, and it really, to me, in my observation of people, especially in my clientele as well, if a person is under the impression that they're not getting it something back, some energies will take it back. Some will just keep on giving, hoping that you change. This individual it was starting to affect them. It was starting to affect how they felt. They needed to heal from this. Some people actually do care about wanting to be the best versions of themselves. And I applaud this individual for taking a step back and wanting to make sure that they heal. Maybe their tactics wasn't the greatest, but I mean, let's face it, emperors, neither was yours. And your, of course, objective wasn't to piss anybody off, because you're in your emperor shit. You're like, okay. But you're so oblivious to everything that you're doing while you're moving around and doing all of this. And you leave an individual feeling like this. That's the reason why they say Cancer and Aries is not a good combination for compatibility, because you can easily offend and hurt any type of Cancer. And that Queen of Cups could, of course, represent Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, but that's why your movements comes off as offensive, because an individual who considers you doesn't understand why they're not being considered. And it unfortunately makes them feel like you want too much from them. And again, it was not reciprocal, Aries. Let's keep moving. Therefore, now this individual is completely stressed out. They're coming up with a new truth in their heart, but it may not be, but the burdens and the over texting and the struggles, over taxing and the struggles, they still feel the weight of it. And mentally they're trying to they're almost at that at this Ace of Wands. They're mentally getting there, and now emotionally, and and just how they feel. Like it just feels like a heavy burden. This is eventually going to reset to the ace because they're at the bottom right now. And how they feel, like what they feel like they're physically carrying is a lot for them. And so it was easier for them just to disconnect from you. Okay. And finally, we're looking at a 7 of Pentacles. Yes, they do feel like they invested in this connection. They don't know right now whether they should stick around, come back to you, or whether they should just continue to leave. When I say stick around, I'm talking about an energy where this individual feels slighted. They're in an energy where they feel as if they have invested and they just don't know what to do with daylight, meaning I have put this into you with the 7 of Pentacles. I have invested into you. This is what I wanted. I'm evaluating, I'm assessing. Remember, the pre-shuffle was a 4 of Swords. This is exactly what they're doing. They don't know whether they should continue to invest and see if they get a return on their investment, or whether they should consider a direction change. They're at a crossroads right now. I know what they want. Okay. Top of the deck is you. So of course the Emperor, this is major arcana. This is your card. This is your card, Aries. This individual, I mean, you know, you can be, you want structure, you're fathering, you can be a business owner, all of those beautiful things. You can be older than this person. You can look at the way that they're moving as being very stupid and immature. You feel like, you know, they could have just come talk to you. You feel like you can make order out of chaos, that you can take the leadership on this. You know, unfortunately, you're not their dad, you're not their mom. So, you know, you represent this energy of a regulator. Um, you know, but at the end of the day, they don't need your regulation. They needed your love. Okay. And they're looking at you as an individual who unfortunately could not lose sight, who could not love, but just wanted to control. A father type of energy where you do as I say and not as I do, and forgot along the line that you were dealing with your equal. This person feels like they are not your, they feel like they're not your problem to solve. They wanted to be respected as your equal, and they were not. And you don't look at them as the Empress. You look at them as a Queen of Cups. Change it as it resonates. So you don't look at them as the equal, because an Empress may have been able to understand you a little bit better and what you were trying to do, but they're overly sensitive. They look at it the way that they look at it, and it's hard for you to understand why they couldn't understand what you wanted them to understand. If that makes sense. Queen of Cups. Let's go ahead into these clarifiers. Okay, this is for Aries. I'm looking at Cancer. The Chaser. Fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies. Yes. So they chased you. Yes, they have issues. They had some codependencies, and they looked at love from a very us versus singular perspective. When they fall in love, they're all in, and it's about the us and not the I. That is foreign language to you, Aries. So unfortunately, they became the chaser. I don't think that this is who they are. They didn't think that they would have to chase, but they they became the chaser. They could have a fear of abandonment, but because I know the energy of the Emperor, I feel like this relationship created this, and they got tired of chasing, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer. It was a wrap. They're like, okay. See, Cancers get the bad rap. I hate to be biased, but eventually they will stop. They will pull that cup back and be like, okay, fine. If I'm going to be the fool, you won't get my love. I'll just be the fool with my love over here in the corner, and you can move about the cabin the way you see fit. Temperance. This person is taking their time to heal, as all of their supporting energy has said, and they're releasing the past, healing their inner child, evolving and growing, and preparing for their next phase. And I don't believe, Aries, that that particular next phase includes you. They are in the Four of Swords, as pre-shuffle said, in an energy of walking inside of the next phase, healing, as they have said. They need more time to heal and love themselves, because loving you unfortunately made them look at themselves differently, and they're going to take their time and do this. And it doesn't matter whether they have your love or not. They're not focused on that anymore. They became the chaser, and they are not the chaser. They became this because of this relationship. Okay, clarify. Ace of Swords. This is for Cancer. They wanted unconditional love. They wanted giving and receiving. They wanted fairness and love, and they wanted their affections returned. Sometimes I feel like you want too much from me. I told you. They feel like they gave way more than they got. And now they are accepting this with this Ace of Swords. They are realizing, you know what? Now I know the truth, and that's fine. That person, and the truth is not just what didn't happen. Okay, this is an Ace of Truth, an Ace of Swords. This is, I've been looking at something wrong. This wasn't what I was getting. I tried to turn this situation into something. It's time that I back up and deal with my issues. They're doing that, Aries. And they want your forgiveness because they felt like you were not going to listen to them. This guy doesn't listen. He's not interested in feelings. He's only interested in action. Unfortunately, when you give him back that impulsive energy, now you got his attention, and that's what they've done. And they probably have cut you off because they need to get themselves together. And honestly, I don't justify anybody doing that without at least trying to say how they feel. But let's face it, it takes all kinds. They either felt like they done that and you don't listen, because I'm looking at all of this, even in the pre-shuffle, I felt it. Or they felt like that's it. They're never going to get justice. You're always going to do what you want to do. So why even try? Why even try? 10 wands here, representing their burdens. Uphill battle, fighting with you on what they wanted. They got tired of fighting. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. And twin flame, yin yang, balance, union, duality, complement, polar opposites. I had another reading like this, and unfortunately, for some of you guys, it is a twin flame journey, and this is the beginning of it. The reason why it has been an uphill battle, if you know about twin flames, fine. I'm not even going to do this. But this is, again, fighting someone on who they are, what their conditioning in their life has taught them to be. We did get one more card: expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, and informing you about it. This individual wants to let you know they struggle with telling you. So this lets me know that they did try to tell you about this cup. They did try to tell you over and over and over again, and you just were not interested in that. It felt like it felt like Charlie Brown when they were talking in the background, and they talking, but you don't know what the hell, because it was designed that way. Wah 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 wah. That's what it sounded like to you, Aries. I mean, and that's fine. That's your way. Now, this person does recognize that there was something very, very substantial between you guys, a great love, but they struggle with whether they want to tell you that. They struggle with that. Remember, this is clarifying the struggle. This is an uphill battle. This is the uphill battle card. So they know that you're a twin. They know that you are significant in their life. You may not have the emotional, I don't want to say intelligence. You just may not care because you look at things through a different, you look at things in a different capacity. So to you, this emperor, you know, you may just be like, what? You may not have the emotional intelligence, or you just may not give, you may not degaff. You just may not care. Okay. You just might not degaff. You know what that means. And it is foreign to you. It's not your, and I will go ahead and clarify with another deck too, but I just don't feel like you care. I'm getting an energy. And again, you may not care because you're just not emotionally open to the spirituality of the situation. The Seven of Pentacles is being clarified by love is coming. Surprise invitation struck by love and Cupid's arrows. I see this two ways. Yes. I want to say the top of the deck shows the golden mirror. Narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed and one-sided. That's what's clarifying you. And so that's what I'm saying. Let me put this to the side for a second. All right. I'm going to actually get my deck because I'm going to clarify this with Tarot. I want to get what you did, Aries. Okay. I'm interested. I want to get what you did. But before I do that, I'm going to just stick this out there for me. Okay. So what are they assessing? The reassessment is because they know that you're their twin. The reassessment here is whether they continue to have faith because they love you, but they just can't continue to show you. They don't know what to do with you, basically. Okay. They don't know what to do with you because unfortunately for them, they've realized that you're their twin. And it has been like trying to get emotions and love from a damn brick. And you turn them into a codependent chaser because a lot of people don't understand the analogy. Like, you have some individuals who are only attracted to an individual because it's an attractive nuisance. The game is the more I don't validate you, the more I love bomb you, the more self-absorbed I am, the more one-sided this is, the more you fucking try. Why don't people understand that? It's psychological. Like sometimes you don't even realize that's what you're doing until you wake up or you fall and bump your head and you're like, huh? This is who I am now? I'm the person that's a fear that doesn't want to be abandoned. No, you came into this relationship trying to love a damn emperor. And so they struggling with that now. I didn't make it up. That's what clarified you. This is what's clarifying you. You have narcissistic ways. Maybe you love bomb this person. You were self-absorbed and you were one-sided. If you disagree with that, let's go ahead and get some tarot. I mean, again, guys, we come off to everybody differently, but this is what I intuited, but it came out. So I ain't arguing with nobody. Okay. I got Aries on my descendant. I understand how you guys can come off. And although the descendant is in a different energy, I know that the people that love me, my friends, my family, some people in my relationships, you come off that way and you don't mean to. All you can do is be aware and walk inside of your awareness of it. We are clarifying emperor. Sorry, I'm looking. I combined emperor and narcissist and got the empress. That's not what I was trying to do. All right, let's clarify. Tell me what the emperor did. Tell me what the emperor did. Show me. Now, whatever comes out, we're taking it. So, you know, we're going to clarify for you because this is what's clarifying how they looked at you. But let's clarify what you actually did. Whole nother deck. Look at that. I cannot make this up. Oh my God. Listen, let's drop it for spirit today. We're giving us an empress. Now we're getting somewhere. So that's how they viewed it. They felt like you looked at them as a overly sensitive chaser who had a fear of abandonment, who had codependencies, and chased them. You, on the other hand, actually looked at them as your equal. So there definitely are some issues on both ends here, because you thought that what you showed them was that they were your equal, but that's not what happened. That's not what happened. So let's be fair. What did this emperor do? So you look at this person as your equal, but you still broke their heart. Look at that. You did. So this is confirming and clarifying that what you did still made them feel lonely. Listen, that's what happened. You broke your empress's heart. Switch it around. Switch it around, ranch around, and ranch it off. Okay, do you hear me? This is what you did. Hold on. If I can pick it up. This deck isn't as thick as my other deck. So what did you do? You caused the heartbreak. You experienced some type of painful truth. You let them down. So if they feel let down, how in the hell is this empress got reduced to the Queen of Cups? Because her damn heart is broke, or his heart is broke. Look at how I'm breaking it down for you. That's how you looked at them, but this is how they end up feeling. This is why they took their energy back. I mean, so if you're cross-watching, this is what happens. If you are the Aries, this is what happened. We're going to get one more. So you broke their hearts. Show me how. What happened? Why is the heart broke? Why is there a Three of Swords? Was there a third party? Well, who's this third sword? You wanted them to feel like you're equal, not unless this empress represents the other person. Maybe this was the other damn person. I said, what did the emperor do? So you had an empress somewhere, and you looked at this person as a Queen of Cups, and you were dealing with two people. Technically, these two are two totally different people. Or for some of you guys, in their defense, maybe they did look at you like this way, and you brought some of your own energy and your, abandonment issues to the party, but they still broke your heart. There still is a Three of Swords. Stop playing with me today. Show me what this Three of Swords stands for. What is this? Give me one last card here. Show me. Show me. I mean, this is what's going on between you guys. All right. And see, it's a hesitance. It's not coming out. Thank you. We got a couple cards. We got two cards that came out. So we're going to take them. Hold on, guys. I got stuff everywhere. All right. We have 10 wands and 4 pentacles. All right. So you guys are matching each other on being fed up. You also are fed up, Aries. You're pissed off. You're fed up. You feel like it was too much. 10 wands here. There's a lot of burdens. A lot of burdens. You also equally felt like it was an uphill battle. You guys are definitely matching. Maybe I need to bring them you versus them's back. Okay. However, I have to say, you're stubborn. You only looked at it from your side. So out of all of this clarifying, at the end of the day, you drove this love away. You either had an empress on the side that you never let go of, okay? Because there's an empress and a Three of Swords, okay? You either had an empress on the side who you did look at was your equal. You dealt with this individual, this Cancer person, but you had a person in mind that could have either broke your heart, You rebounded with Cancer, or this water sign person whose perspective I'm reading from, and broke their heart. They pulled their love back. You equally felt like it was an uphill battle because they fought for their rights. But if you're dealing with another person and you're stubborn and you refuse to look at it from any other perspective but your own, and you're holding on to the coin, and you're blocking progress with this Four of Pentacles, and you're doing all of that, I'm sorry. Whose fault is it? Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. If nobody told you this and it resonates with you, regardless of however you want to look at it, you're wrong. And guess what? If this situation, and remember, you stubborn, that Four of Pentacles represented you, as well as this narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, and one-sided. You broke their hearts. Okay? So maybe they don't even know that it was a whole nother person. Or for some of you guys, you were still narcissist, love bombing, one-sided, and self-absorbed, because that's just the archetype for this energy. But you maybe did look at them as your equal, but you still broke their heart. Three of Swords and an emperor and an empress that comes out, and this this Queen of Cups person whose perspective I'm reading this from is looking at you, is being clarified by the Chaser. This person's heart was broke because you never really gave them a chance. You took your frustration out on them, and they just tried to love you. You picked the side. I want to hear about it in the comments. Okay. Yeah, because that's what's here, and we can go on and on. Where we at? Woo! We went in today because we almost, 40 minute reading, but it is what it is. Okay. Oops, wrong place. Where are my cards? I'm all over the place. So there will be temperance for this person. This person will heal. Okay. This person will heal. And they're going to take their time and heal. I don't know whether you're going to decide to come back to them, but this is what they're not telling you. They cut your ass off. They felt like their presence wasn't needed anyway. They didn't feel like they were loved any damn way. So that's what they did. I've tried to break it down from both sides to let you know. Let's go in with Marvelous Truth and get you out of here. Really good energy. Really, really good energy. It could be because of this Aries full moon. All of this could have just happened. We had this Aries full moon last Saturday, Sunday, 3 days before, 3 days after. You guys could have went through this. And I know that you felt like there was an uphill battle. But this is showing that there was definitely a connection between you and this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. That Empress, whoever was a child's mom, a ex-wife, whoever that person was that was your equal, I don't even feel like you're even with that damn person anymore. Justice is here. Justice actually was at the top of the deck, and I didn't pull it. It was actually at the top of the deck. So if you are the persons whose perspective I am looking at this from, you will get your justice. Venus is the ruling planet. This is the Libra season. You're going to get your justice this month, or you finally decided to cut this person off. Balance, equilibrium, cause and effect, fairness, justice, and responsibility. And you're going to get that, the 1111. Even if this is your person, they're going to get what they deserve, unfortunately. I just tried to tell you. And Leo, strength. Here we go. Fire. Planet is the sun. Element is fire. Enjoying power. Inner strength. Potency. Self-belief. Virility and vitality. You have taken your power back. That is 8. 8 is the infinity symbol. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Excellent reading. Wonderful, wonderful message. I hope that it did resonate with somebody. We did go long. I hope that you have watched it to this end, to where we are now. Listen, go and catch up, Aries, on all of the rest of your videos. I am done with you for Libra season. Hell of a reading. We will be back here when we obviously reconvene for Scorpio season. I just want to let you know, if you are connecting with a Taurus, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn, and there has to be some type of Libra, Aries equivalent. You could be connecting with an Aries. This person could have been Aries and Libra and had Cancer in their chart. Whomever, okay. It would behoove you to go and watch for those placements. Um, Cross watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Make sure that you put your big picture together, and also cross watch for the person that holds your heart. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Aries. This was great. I will see you in Scorpio season. Bye, guys. Okay, Leo, you are up. It is your turn. We are going to be getting into what they're not telling you for the beautiful sign of Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's go ahead and get started. Leo, everything that you need for you and your collective is below in the description box. Let's jump right into it with your pre-shuffle energy, okay? So the pre-shuffle energy card that we're going to take from the Love Notes No Communication version or edition is, I wanted to play the field and look where that got me nowhere. So this person is dealing with the fact that they definitely miss they took your kindness for weakness, Leo, but more importantly, they wanted to play the field, like they said. But they didn't respect you, okay? And they didn't place you where you needed to be placed. Their regard for you and somehow was not where it should have been. Our clarifying energy is in mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. It appears that right now they are looking within. You both can be going through the same thing. It is a mirror. Maybe you're walking away of this person and from this person, force them into an energy of mirroring you. We do have the Three of Pentacles. That third pentacle can represent the energy of playing the field. Whenever there is a third of something, it could be that third of something kept a true the third of something kept, let's get this up, kept a true connection, or a true equal take 50-50. It enabled it, it stopped it from being able to grow. Okay, it blocked it, not enabled it, but it blocked it. So instead of us doing 50-50, they were doing a third of that, and that's not necessarily fair. Or they were taking what should have rightfully been yours and giving it elsewhere. And because they put that elsewhere, obviously it prevented you from getting it. Their energy, focus, money, or trying to hold down another relationship while they were dealing with you, unfortunately. Marvelous truth is of an energy of recovery, okay? So right now, there seems to have been, you two could be in recovery mode, and that can be where you are. So I'm going to go ahead and get your other two here, and then we're going to start out. I regret walking away. They walked away from you, had the nerve to walk away at the same time. They were the ones that were entertaining other things, or was giving you a third of what you should have been getting, giving someone else your attention, giving someone else the attention that you should have been receiving. And it is not fair. So instead of giving you 50%, which you were giving them, they were giving you 33%. My twin flame, my love. So this person maybe has been trying to understand the connection. Top of this deck is I'm scared, if I'm being honest with you. This person is very ego driven. They are afraid to truly let someone know who they are. They could have been reading up on watching tarot videos, having a false understanding of what twin flame is. When I'm reading this twin flame energy and their energy, it doesn't seem to be real. If twin flame energy comes out as a clarifier, then I will take that. I think that that's just a term that they use to throw in your face to somehow make you feel guilty for Standing up for yourself. This is for Leo. What do we need to know? Yes, there is options with a 7 of Cups, which is exactly what I was saying. This is for Leo. What just tried to come out, and I already saw it. 9 of Swords. All right. It feels more so about control. What's in the heart place? What are they telling Leo? This is for Leo. They're going to be reaching out really soon with that 8 of Wands. And letting you know that they regret walking away. Let's see. This is for Leo. What tried to reveal itself to me was 2 wands. 2 of Wands, okay? It did not, though. Did not make it out. 2 of Cups. This was definitely a divine connection. Does not necessarily mean that you were meant to stay in it. What aren't they telling Leo? This is for Leo. What do we have? All right, we have a Hermit energy. Top of the deck, we do have 7 wands. All right. You are connecting with Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, one of the 3. It could be an individual that has all of this in their chart, Leo. There's an energy of I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it, which is probably the issue here, okay? There's an energy of non-reciprocal type of energy. There is an energy of I take care of you. I did this for you. Again, we're back here at this energy of you being there because you're being validated and not there because you're really getting what you need. If you have a fire moon, please leave this connection because you're being validated, but it's not a good thing for you. I've been yelling at you guys about this. And we're right back here. Again, it feels like, you know, balance out what you want. Don't settle because of somebody wanting you. And I know that's hard trying to tell a Leo not to move forward towards someone that wants you. But it's not about who wants you. It's about who loves you. Understand that, okay? So, you know, it's not about their obsession. It's about what they're going to do with it when they got it. When you get the prize of me, do you take care of me or do you use me up and toss me aside when you're done? And I'm not a Leo, so don't try it. I'm trying to give you the game. If you don't like the way it sounds, then just click off because we don't do that over here. This is a marvelous truth. And that's where we are, okay? Now, this person had a lot of options too. When I'm looking at the 7, here we go. Hello. 7 wands and 7 cups. They had options and you knew about it. You knew. They defended it. I feel this energy of, well, I gave you that one option, but that's it. That's better than Michael Jordan comeback. Let's drop it. You gave a person the option to have one option, but not the authority to give them 7 of their options. They defend the right to do what they want to do. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay? Period. They're going to defend themselves. Period. Okay? They stay up at night. They are upset about, they feel guilty. Yes, they do have regrets. And their thoughts, their own demons keep them up at night. Don't mistake this for just the fact that they miss you. It goes deeper than that. So they wanted their options. They realized that those options were not viable. In the heart place, it shows that they're going to be reaching out. Text message, mail, air mail, you know, the Pony Express, they're going to be reaching out to you. Quick, fast, moving communication. And just like you expect, you like that stuff. That is your energy. You like that fast moving communication. You love that validation. That's beautiful. And that's exactly what you're going to get. A quick conclusion and quick news. What is this news going to be about? Possibly that you guys had a connection unlike any other. They miss you. What do you want to hear is how they feel and how they can't live their lives without you. What do you need to hear? I was wrong. You need to hear, I wanted to play the field and now look where they got me. You need to hear, I regret walking away. And not only do you need to hear it, you need strong and concrete actions other than just that validation of words. And this whole my twin flame, my love, we'll see, you know. This person and you have a bond outside, like out of this world. Okay. Cards indicate that they do recognize that. They fell in love with you wholeheartedly. They do love you, but they love you at the level that they love, Leo. Don't get that confused. Then we have Hermit. Virgo energy is here. Did you walk away or decide to detach so you can go and figure out what the hell was going on with yourself and decide that you couldn't take it anymore? They are acknowledging that that was okay. When you did it, they did the same thing. They thought that it would hurt you, but you really couldn't just take it anymore. You finally got to a point where you were just like, I just can't. You're not necessarily doing anything but looking for answers right now. That's basically what you did. Okay. And then top of the deck shows a very defensive energy that they have because you've done that. You detached in a very hermit kind of way. You're not dealing with your feelings. You're looking for an answer. You're not trusting the answer that's already within you. They screw up and you look for answers. They do something and you take it personally. Like, what am I doing? You're not necessarily, you're looking for answers, but there's no action other than to just kind of separate yourselves from them. I don't necessarily feel like you probably don't have much to say, but that doesn't mean you're not talking. You talk to this person periodically. You'll listen to that crap that they have to say. And you are hopeful. You want it to work out, but they just keep falling back into that same pattern of their garbage. Every single time they show you something hopeful and then you detach. Well, it's not technically detachment. You're just trying to deal with it, obsessing in your head about why this person is so screwed up when you should be reflecting on why the hell you love them, but that's neither here nor there. When you do have a conversation with the individual, if you decide, a lot of you guys are not saying what you need to say to them because you're afraid of them not showing you that attention anymore, which in itself is just terrible. But if that's how you choose to handle it, that's how you choose to handle it. There's always a defensive energy when you say something, so you could just be decided that you're not going to say anything because you're going to get the same thing over and over again. But then you stop, go back into hermit mode, they reach out, and then the cycle starts all over again. Only major arcana energy here is this hermit, or they can do that. They come in, they validate you, then they disappear. Okay. Yeah, 2 sevens. They defend their choices. They defend what they do. Clarify 7 of cups. They know that those options were not viable. And when those options that they left you for disappoint them, then it's, I regret walking away, my twin flame, my love. I'm just telling you what it feels like. Looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, and they want to make new memories. Yes, that's because their little options aren't working out for them. That's why. And they come right back to you. 9 of swords. They've regretted. Yeah, they do. They do regret walking away. They regret. They do. They have regrets, but only they only feel regrets out of their own disappointment. They only feel these regrets and lose sleep and out of their own disappointment. If they could find somebody that was better than you, you wouldn't even hear from this person. They would gloat and throw this person in your face, telling you, but because they can't find anybody and they keep playing these games with you, they end up coming right back every single time they don't get the validation that they need from the other individual. I told you they're giving you 33.3% when you needed half of their contribution. You needed 100% of them. But I'm talking about from a Three of Pentacles standpoint. They are splitting up. Basically, honestly, if you take two pentacles at 50% apiece, them having the 50, they are giving to two other coins, 25 and 25 apiece. But if we split 100 in thirds, then that's what we're doing. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. They are up at night, and I believe that you have lost a little sleep on this too. Some of you guys just feel like you don't know what to do. You know that this is an outdated thinking and this person is really warped in their thinking, yet you still are here. All right, self-indulgence, clarifying my Eight of Wands. Self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, or self-appreciation. This is what is clarifying this. You need to walk into your self-worth. However, because they've treated you like keys on a ring. They got many options. As the Seven of Cups has already let us know, this is an unconventional relationship. They do have not one night stands and they string people along. And so there is a struggle. There is a struggle here. This is what they're treating you like, but they do have many options. And sometimes they just get to the point where they want you and they miss you. When their options disappoint them, like I said, then that's when they want to come back to you. I'm just telling you. You validate them, then you guys fall out again and you send them on their way. All right, it's time to start making healthy choices. Self-love, self-care, being happier in love and life. And this illustrates to me that when you guys were together, there was no healthy choices. It was toxic. You guys were toxic together. Doesn't matter who did what. Every action had a reaction. So every way that they acted, you reacted toward that, and it just was not good for all parties involved. It is a beautiful connection, but the connection takes work, and just like with any connection, and unfortunately, the cycle that you guys have together is toxic regardless. I do feel like they walked away. They initiated this breakup after everything that you were given to them, and it could have been devastating for you. Just because they have come back and want you to constantly validate them and make them feel like they're, the queen or king or queen of whomever does not necessarily mean, seduction just tried to come out. Interesting. Attraction, teasing, hooking up and dating, third party temptation. Top of the deck is love, unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. All right, so as you can remember at the top of the deck, it was that Seven of Wands. We're going to talk about this. So you already know this. And all you do is just go into hermit mode. And then when they come back, it's go again. Some of you guys have walked away from this individual. They're scared. They want to play the game. They don't want to entrust their heart in one person. So I'm going to tell you guys that is hopeful. Kill that noise and kill that hope. Your love doesn't change a person. And I know that's harsh, but we have to get out of fantasy candy land and get into the fact that it doesn't matter how much you're being validated. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If this individual is doing this, then you only can blame yourself. And as long as you are going to blame yourself, then you're good. But if you're going to continue to allow this person to come back in when you need validation, then you only have yourself to blame. Hermit mode is not fixing this. Okay? You know what this person does, and they're going to continue to do it. Just saying. What are they defending? They're defending and getting aggressive because this is not what they want. Love is not what they want. Validation is what they want. So I feel like you are possibly connecting with a fellow fire sign because it just keeps going back and forth. You validate, they don't validate. The less you validate, the more they come. And the more you validate, the less. The more you validate them, the more they come. It's all about feeding my ego and giving me what I want. But it's an illusion because all you're getting is words and obviously sex. Honey, if sex can pay the bills, some of us will be millionaires. Okay, just saying. But it doesn't. So that's what you need to feel validated. Then there's something within you that's broken. And I don't care what your ego tell you either. Ego means nothing. It's time for this to transform. Okay. No major arcana here, but this Virgo. Okay. Scorpio is here too. This is death. This is the death card, furthering the transformation. Fire energy is here. What is wrong with my cards? It's what? Okay. So that must be okay, whatever. So we have death. So the ruling planet is Pluto. Okay. And element fire, ending, failures, letting go of attachments, mortality, profound change, and severe illness. These two cards mean the exact same thing. Okay, the exact same thing. One is the major arcana that we did not have, so that's our second major arcana. Okay, show me, spirit. What just tried to come out was gratitude. Trust. There's no trust. How can you move forward in a relationship where there's no trust? This person is also afraid, okay? Whatever they're going through right now, if they're with you, if they're coming back to you, they're down. Whatever they were doing, they were doing it with this individual, and that situation ended, and then you were it because they know that you were going to fall for it. I hate to say it. Whoever I am talking to, that's what this is about. And then top of the deck is, look, the golden mirror. Narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, and one-sided. And there is an acknowledge of that here. I already know that, so I'm done preaching, okay? Again, this is what they don't want. This is what they exploit. Love would treat you differently. That's the way this person loves and is not love. Is passion, is lust, is everything else, okay? But it is not love. I don't know what just failed. They regret walking away. They do. They say, my twin flame, my love, it did not come back out. I just think that they believe. Now, if you believe in this, and this is your story, but there are other elements to it that did not come out today, then more power to you. My intuition is telling me that this person is a narcissist, as I read, and they only come back to you when their crap with other people is not working out. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Leo, I wish this energy changes for you quickly. That is what I am picking up for you in Libra season. That concludes your videos for this month. Please go and check up or check out the rest of the videos in your series. All of them are up. If you are connecting with my star 4, which is Taurus, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, those videos are up for your view if you are your viewing pleasure, if you are cross-watching on their behalf. Or if you have that in your chart, please watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Also watch for the person you're connecting with, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and that is that. All right, Leo, I hope that for Scorpio season this changes. This is really getting on my nerve. It's the same old story, and I'm not a Leo, so I don't know what and why I'm picking up on this, but it is really annoying. Let's make these healthy choices. Let's drop these zeros and take the trash out. Finally, take out the trash. And really take the trash out so you don't rebound, so your person comes in. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm going to be here with you. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Always a pleasure, and I'll see you in Scorpio season. Bye, Leo. Hello, Sagittarius. You are up. We are going to be going into the What Aren't They Telling You Libra season 2022 for the beautiful Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get started. Everything that you need, Sage, is below in the description box for you and your collective. You already have heard this 3 million times. If you are interested in connecting, that information is below as well. We are going to go ahead and get started and jump right in with your pre-shuffle energy. And as we move through the energy of this particular reading, we will find out whether they are telling the truth, okay, and whether what they're not telling you is aligning with pre-shuffle energy, and whether there's going to be any contradictions. Okay, that's what we do. Let's do it. Okay, give me a second here. All right. First and foremost, in your No Confession Love Note card, which represents the theme in this reading, your person is asking, are you in love with me or my potential? Obviously, Sagittarius, this person is questioning how you feel about them, whether your feelings are valid and where the hell they're coming from. Do you love me? What is going on? Is it what I'm doing for you that keeps you coming back? Or is it really me? Is it me? Do you love me? Tell me what. They're questioning how you feel. Okay. All right. Our tarot is showing an Ace of Cups. This is a beautiful. First of all, the pre-shuffle energy shows that they're in love with you. Period. If there was a breakup, they want to start again. If there was a stop, they want to start. I feel like, Sage, this is what they want, a real chance. Are you in love with me or my potential? Is directly correlating with this, because obviously they're questioning because they're in love with you. They're ready to give you everything that you want, Sagittarius, and they have questions. It's too late. They really already love you and they really don't know what to do about it. Also, what I am seeing in the Marvelous Truth Clarifier is also Aries, the Emperor. Fire is here. Ruling planet is Mars. This is authority, father figure, law and order, leadership, power, or promotion. Some of you guys do have fire in your chart, in addition to being a Sagittarius, or maybe they have Aries in their chart. This could represent the energy of them wanting you to move forward and be a boss in this love, because they love you and they want to see some real action. They want you to step up in this Emperor's energy, maybe. That's that. And then finally, poker face. So taking a chance. That should have been black font. Risk and options, not showing hand, and gambling. You're not showing them how you feel. They have no damn idea how you feel about them. They want you to be an emperor, to risk it all, but you're not showing your hand. You're not showing your feelings. They don't know what the hell to do. And this is where we stand. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Let's go ahead and go in. Bottom of the deck shows lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits too. They feel like, well, that is deception. They feel like you have that this has definitely happened already. Yet they fell in love with you anyway. But whatever. So I've been depressed lately. Things have been really hard. This individual is depressed about this situation. Things are hard because they don't know where they stand with you. And this person could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Sag, that's loving on you like this. They definitely want. Okay, so there's a couple different things that tried to come out. Sometimes I feel like you want too much from me tried to come out. I'm going to do another little shuffle. So they're depressed and upset right now, Sag, because they just don't know where you stand. They don't know where you stand, okay? All right. I get scared. I get too nervous. They're afraid. They don't know how to let go and just allow things to happen, because they're picking up. They're not trusting their intuition, Sag. They're picking up on an uncertainty, or they're allowing themselves to get caught up in what they want this to mean, other than what you probably have already shown them or told them. So they don't know whether you're in love with them or their potential. They've been depressed lately. Things have been really hard. I'm scared. I get too nervous. And then if we look at this, you make my heart skip a beat. I get butterflies whenever we talk. They want you more than they love you. That's what this is. But I'm going to read that card. That card did show that they want a brand new beginning in love and that they are in love with you. Okay. You could care about them, but let's see where we're going with this. All right. I will clarify with another tarot deck what I need to. This is for Sagittarius. 5 of Wands are here. 5 Wands. There are multiple people involved in this. Don't get it twisted. Ace of Wands. There's going to be a shift here. Heart place shows 4 Pentacles. Wow. All right. So in the heart place, they know that you are stubborn or they are stubborn. We do have Chariot energy. The thing about it is you can be stubborn all you want, but you better accept being a fool with that stubbornness, because at the end of the day, yep, 4 Wands. So Ace of Wands, 5 Wands, 4 Wands. Interesting. This is definitely a fire sign who you're connecting with. Top of the deck shows 2 Wands. A whole lot of damn fire something going on. So let's go ahead and unpack. First of all, look at that. Cross points, cross purposes, energy of 5 Wands. There are multiple people, regardless of whether you know about this or not, cross watcher. This person, you're Sagittarius. I hate to put your business out there, but obviously you're fighting with you are fighting with folks. Okay, you guys can be fighting. There's disagreements, but there's competition. There's competition here. Somebody is competing with you. What they're not telling you is that they feel like they're being competed against. It's always a fight. There's always a fight for your affection. That's the reason why they don't know how you feel about them. When we look at Ace of Wands, there was recently a brand new passionate beginning again. But the enthusiasm and the passion and all of this, but what difference does it make? I don't want your new passionate anything if we fighting in the 5 of Wands, but check your emotional intelligence, because grown-ups love to say that, but honestly, that's not, you wouldn't allow yourself to be treated that way. Stubbornness in the heart place, refusing to block the change. They look at you this way, but they are actually guilty of the same thing. They're depressed. They get nervous. They don't know how you feel, yet they don't want to walk away from this at the same time. They do feel this about you, yet they let you come back. You guys argue, hassle, don't agree. It's sort of like that Leo video where it was an energy of hermit energy. When the person started acting up, they go into the hermit, and then when they get that validation, they come back out. It's the same thing. This is blocking change and not looking at the bigger picture in the heart place. Obviously, this is how they view you, but yet they're in love with you at the same time. The next thing we have is the Chariot. Now they know that you can go, you're going to be successful either way you go. This is a tremendous amount of willpower. This is all ego. Like I say all the time, I know that this is major arcana for Cancer, but in a love reading, it really is, where are you placing, or where is that being placed? Like, I have a tremendous amount of willpower. I will be successful no matter which one of these sphinxes I decide, whatever these things are. Oh my God, look at the lips on that thing. Whichever choice you make, I will be okay. They know that about you. They're trying to figure out what makes them what makes them, they want you to validate them. What makes them special, Sag? Is it just that they do anything for you? They want to know, because what they want, like I told you in that pre-shuffle, is for you to be the emperor and marry them and be with them and love them. You can go out and commit robberies and rob folks' houses. And I'm just being, I'm being silly, but basically you can do whatever you want to do as long as they get the validation. They love like that. It's really jacked up too. Whoo, I know a few of them. I feel so sorry for them, but this is how they feel. Love me. I don't care nothing about nobody else. And then the problem is that when anyone comes in and tries to counsel them on that love, they become defensive, because this is also a reflection of them as well. But this is what they're not telling you, and they're not going to tell you that because they're too afraid to tell you this. They don't want to tell you that, you know, how do you tell somebody you have complete power over me? Just validate me and I'm putty in your hands. It's kind of sad, huh? Yeah. But they have questions. They're very confused. They don't know whether you love them or their potential. They have been very depressed. I don't know whether you have cut off communication. What they want to do, honestly, is be courageous and put an end to this. They know they need to do something about the Sage, but they don't. Because they keep looping back around at this vision that they have of you guys together, but they're not doing anything about it. Not my words. That's what the cards are stating. This is how we started out. We have competition, we have disagreements, we have hassles. But then on the other end of that, on one side of the board, they know that this five of wands exists, but then on the other side of the board, when they get validation, they're back into their four of wands. Now I want you to marry me again. Yeah. This indicates to me that they really need, this card represents courage, and they try very, they get afraid and get nervous to really cut this off and stand up for themselves, which is really sad. But again, what they're not telling you is all of these things. Okay. They want you to validate them. Grounding, stability, security, performance, growth, and yes, instead of the competition, they want growth. They want stability and security, and they keep fighting themselves. And you're fighting with other people, Sage. It looks like you, and I will actually get the tarot out because I see what they want. I'm gonna clarify this heart place because I want to know what. Actually, I'm gonna clarify this five of wands. I want to know who else is in the picture. That's what I'm going to do. I want to know who else is in the picture because that Aries reading was off the chain. Girl with the snake, charmed of being used. Yes, they know that you are using them. And they can say what they want, but this just confirmed it. So they know they're being used. Enable, boundaries, charmed or used. They know that you come in with that beautiful enthusiasm. You want them. You want sex with them. And again, you can change it and take it as it resonates, but this is what they're not telling you. Okay, you may not agree with this, Sage, but this is how they're, see? Unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness blocked in the heart. You are not on that. And in Crosswatcher, if this resonates, they're not going to do this. The Sagittarius and the blend of Sagittarius that you chose, they block movement and action when it comes to love. This is what you want, and they're not going to give it to you yet. You think that you can love them through it. You can't love a person to change their mind. You can offer them some money and a bribe, but emotions is not going to do that. If a person is not on it, they're not on it. The Chariot, 3 cards. All right, so what is being clarified? Attraction, teasing, hooking up, dating, third party, and temptation. That's that one. One of these represents you. The other choice represents exactly that. They can do what they want when they want it, and you know it. What they want from you is paradise, happiness, joy, and enjoying one another. They want that constant honeymoon phase over and over again. Over and over again. That's what they want. Unfortunately, there are some addictions here. Codependent, obsession, restraint, possession and control, or an emotional block. And honestly, that is exactly what this person is doing. Emotionally blocking with that pentacle. They don't want your commitment. They only want to use you for what they want to use you for. And you can't be mad. And that's the only thing that's moving forward. That's the only determination here is addiction, seduction, and paradise. And this paradise, unfortunately, is short-lived. Honeymoon phase, Honeymoon phase actually disappears when they leave. I don't know why this damn card has come out every damn reading. Okay, so for some of you guys, this may be your twin. Whatever. I've said this 3 times in readings that it didn't make sense. If this is what you resonate with, fine. I'm done. However, I do want to let you know that Poker Face also came out too. So they're not going to take a chance. They're not going to show you their hand. They're not going to gamble on the 4 of Wands with you. This is not what's going to happen. I'm going to get this this other deck. Top of the deck, teddy bear. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and wanting to date. That is what is clarifying my 2 of Wands. They don't have the courage to go and date other people. They know that people are interested in them. They won't leave, Sag. Okay. They want to bloom in romance. They can flirt. People can flirt with them, and they want to date other people, but they won't. They're just not stepping into what that card means. Let's go. I want to clarify this. All right, we're going to clarify a few things here before we close you out. Where's my time? If you believe in twin flames, go and look up what it means, okay? If you think that twin flames consist of third-party hookups and all of this, then you're wrong. Clarify 5 of Wands. Show me what this 5 of Wands is about. 7 of Swords. It's about deceiving you. It's about things turning, the wheel turning, destiny, fate. Somebody needed to be done wrong, apparently, so it can wake you up. And Knight of Wands, doing what I want. Okay, that's what this is about. You know, I can be deceptive. I can be what I want. When the wheel changes on one way, I'm going to be one way. And when the wheel of fortune changes in the other way, I'm going to follow that wheel of fortune. And this is what this is why this competition is here. Okay. All right. Let's go into the 4 of Pentacles. All right. That's the reason why they're wanting security and stability. Because they don't get it. Okay. That's the reason. Clarify 4 Pentacles, please. Why is there an emotional block? Because this is the Tower. And this is the 6 of Cups. Somebody from their past hurt them really bad. Okay? When they were younger, they had this. They vowed that they wouldn't do it again. It came crashing down, regardless, cross-watcher, of the way Sagittarius internalized that. This is the reason why they refuse and they block love now. Okay? This is why. Sagittarius, take it as it resonates. This is what they're not telling you. And then we do have Queen of Cups. Yep. They love that person from the past. It could have been a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And that person did them wrong. Queen of Cups and 6 of Cups from their past. And the Tower came crashing down. And because of that, they have decided to block love from you, Crosswatcher, who I am reading this on their behalf of. Okay? All right. And finally, I'm just going to ask the question. Is this their twin? For some of you guys, and I mean a very small amount, will there be a marriage? Is this a twin flame? Will there be a marriage? Confirmed. 2 of Swords. Doesn't really look like it if they're blocking their emotions out. They are blocking the emotion. They're blocking what they feel because they've been done wrong and they don't want to go into the emotions of it, cross watching. So Sagittarius, this is why they're saying you have a poker face. Will there be a marriage? Is this the twin? So far, the first answer is no. Page of Wands. Well, this is a child at heart adult who will come back to you over and over again if you will allow them. But this energy does not make a successful marriage or relationship. You're dealing with a page of wands, someone who gets excited for the moment, but does not grow beyond that. You're not even dealing with a knight. This is a page. Will there be a wedding? Sun. What this means is, again, more fire energy. When this fight, that the sun is shining down, it's hot and heavy and blah, blah, blah. But will there be this Four of Wands? Will there be like, no, I do not believe this makes you happy. But when this sun, too much of the sun is a bad thing. Passion and burning desire and wonderful sex and blah, blah, blah. All absolutely. I do not think that with this combination, that's a confirmation for this Four of Wands that you want. And if we look at the top of the deck, I think we have 4 cards that pretty much tell us what we need to know. That Sun card is the Leo card. That's beautiful. That confirms that you're going to be validated, and then you're not. But it's not going to be consistent. This is not your husband or your wife. So I did you that favor. Okay. Let's go back. And that girl with the snake, this is that past person, by the way, that used them. So now they're using you. This could be a false twin. I just clarified this whole thing. What I just clarified was these. And for those of you, 4% of you, this is your twin. You determine who it is. 4%. 4. Okay. Major arcana here is the Chariot. That is it. Does not represent or confirm great love. What it does confirm, however, is that this person has a tremendous amount of willpower and will get and succeed the way that they want. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. If that's your story, let's talk about it. Everything you need is below in the description box. This concludes the offerings for the month. We're going to go right into the bonuses after this. Go and watch the rest of the series. The links will be in the description box as well as the pinned comment. There's never an excuse if you don't feel like watching something. Is always in the comments, because that's where you're going to go. Those of you who are a little bit more YouTube savvy and know how to access the description box is there for you as well. I will see you in Scorpio season. This concludes your energy reads until your 3-card lesson for Scorpio season in Sagittarius. I will see you then. Let me know what this is in the comments. You either resonate with it or you don't. We ain't got to fight about it. I just want to know. I'm reading somebody's energy. I'll see you guys in the next season. Bye, Sag.